treatments, I also started the process of being added by. It took a little over a year to get medically cleared to be added to the transplant wait list. Over the next few months, I would be called 6 times by the hospital informing me that they had a possible match. But on November 17th, 2010, over 5 years after being diagnosed, I received the 7th call that would change my life forever. I had to report to the hospital by midnight to check in, and by 2 a.m. I was under anesthesia. By 7 a.m. on November 18th, I was waking up from a successful surgery. I received the gift of life in the form of a kidney transplant. An 18-year-old young man lost his life due to gun violence, and his family decided to give the gift of life that gave me a second chance. I am forever grateful to that soul and that family for the decision that they made. I hope that knowing that they have saved lives gives the family comfort as they mourn the loss of their loved one. He lives on in me and in many other lives he saved. Now, 12 years later, I reflect on the life that I have lived since that day. I have moved to California and developed my career. I have furthered my education, and I've even started my own business. Most importantly, though, I have been able to enjoy time and make memories with my family and friends. I share my story with you today to encourage you to register to become a donor. There are over 100,000 people currently on the transplant wait list in this country, with over 30,000 being people of color. You can make a difference. You can save lives. Register to become a donor today. Deciding to donate your organs and tissues is an important decision, often made more difficult by some common misconceptions. Let's walk through some of the most pertinent myths about organ donation and then provide the facts so you can make the decision that's right for you. Myth 1. You can't be an organ donor if you are very young or very old. Fact. Age won't keep you from becoming a donor. For young donors, if you are under 18 years old, you can decide to donate your organs and tissues. It's important for young people to donate because children need organ transplants too. Parents will need to give their consent before young folks are able to register. For older donors, you're never too old to decide to become a donor. Your organs and tissues will be evaluated at the time of death to determine their suitability for donation. Myth 2. Doctors don't work with the same urgency to save your life if they know you're an organ donor. Fact. Many people are concerned that if they sign up to be an organ donor, they won't get the same level of care should they end up in a life or death situation. However, this is not true. The doctor is obligated to have one singular aim to save your life. Myth 3. If you are a registered donor, a doctor might declare you dead before it's appropriate. This is a common myth that scares many people out of registering to donate. However, the opposite is actually true organ donor fact. Organ donors are given more tests to determine official death than those patients who haven't agreed to organ donation. Myth 4. Most religions don't condone organ donation. Most major religions allow organ donation. A few of the religions that support the practice are Christianity, Catholicism, Lutheran Church, Mormonism, Judaism, Episcopal Church, Presbyterian Church. If you are unsure of whether organ donation is consistent with your faith, you may wish to speak with a religious leader for clarification. Myth 5. If you donate organs or tissues, you can't have an open casket funeral. Organ and tissue donation does not keep you from having an open casket funeral, if that's your preference. Because the donor's bodies are clothed For burial, you won't see signs of donation. Care is also taken to ensure that any signs of bone and skin donation are minimal. Because 18 people a day will die waiting for an organ, becoming an organ and tissue donor is one of the most generous actions you can take.